What's up, guys? This is Brandon. Welcome back to the 0 to 60 Garage YouTube channel. Today I'm going to be installing the MSD two-step on my Cam Silverado. This is the first time you guys have seen this truck. Just a little walkover. It's a cammed 5.3. It's got full 3-inch exhaust. That'll change here soon. Obviously it's lifted 6 inches on 24x14s. And there's some other stuff done here and there. Obviously, paint's gonna get done here soon. We'll have a video on, or probably a few videos on that, I'm sure. And yeah, that's about all there is to it, other than little stuff. Stuff coming, have a stall and an intake to put on that come spring when it gets time to tune. But for now, we'll be putting this on there so that way we can shoot flames and probably grenade my 10 bolt. So yeah, stay tuned for the install and possibly some flames. Be sick. All right, so the first thing you want to do is pick a spot to mount this. Obviously, you need to take into account your cable length because you don't want to mount it and then your cables don't reach, because then you got to start back from square one. So I would suggest before you mount it up to set whatever base RPM you want on the thing, so that way you don't have to mess with it. I mean, it just makes it easier, I guess. Obviously, mount it somewhere where you can access those so you can change it. I chose to go right on the firewall cowl area up top next to those two grounds. I already marked and drilled the holes so I can mount it up there. And I know that my cables are going to reach and I'll be good there. So after you figured out a spot and drilled some holes or whatever you got to do, you want to take this engine cover off. And so I'm going to do that, and then I will get right back with you guys when I have this mounted and show you how to wire it all up.
Girl said she won't pull up for some action. Just chillin' in my crib like I was brackin'. Rack sleep in my pocket, I cause racket. And this hoe cool hop out cool, say they gon' back it.
Alright, so pretty much it's as simple as unplugging and replugging stuff when it comes to the wiring. I already did the other side and I have it mounted up here. I just kind of, run your wires accordingly, whether you want it to look nice or not. I guess it doesn't really matter in the long run, but I ran mine to try and get the best, make it as hidden as possible. So pretty much you're going to pull your blue pin here on your coil pack harness. That just pulls out, and then you're able to pull on the tab, pull up, and wiggle that connector off. So once you have that free, you'll take your two-step wiring, take the same plug, and you'll plug it into the original coil pack connector that is on the coil pack thing. So you'll put that there, and then you'll take the other end that's on your MSD and you'll plug the original wire that goes to your coil packs onto that. And then don't forget to secure your blue pin back in there. And then that's pretty much it for wiring there. So next step would be running the wires into the cab. At this point, you can put your engine cover back on if you have one. And then I'll show you guys how to run these to either a switch or the brake pedal. I'm going to do a switch, but if you want it to the brake pedal, you can. I just don't feel comfortable touching and tinkering with my brake pedal wires. It's just probably not the best idea, although, I mean, the chances of anything happening are pretty slim. I just don't think it's the best to be tampering with my brakes. So I'm going to wire it straight to a push button switch. That way I can just hold it when I want it active, and once I let go, it goes away. So I'm going to get down, and then I'll show you guys how to wire that up to the cab. All right, so your kit should come with this cable here. This is to plug in to either your white and blue wire or your blue wire. I'll explain once I plug this in, but either way, you have to route this through the firewall. I believe most trucks have a port back there, right underneath the two-step where it looks like that's cut out. Mine doesn't, go figure. So I had to run it underneath here where the wiring harness goes through to the cab. So if you come around here, I was able to just I've had a hole in that grommet for other wires, and I was able to tape a nail to the wire and shove it through. That's probably gonna be your best way of getting that through there, considering you can't shove the whole connector on the other side through. So I'm gonna wire up our switch here to this, and then I will show you guys what that looks like when I'm finished. And I'll show you, I'll explain the connectors on the box when we get to it. So I'm gonna get wiring that up, and I'll be right back with you guys. So I got the two-step wired up to my switch here. This isn't 100% permanent because I would rather it be on the wheel, but this is the only switch I had for now, so I just put it on the dash. So I got it all wired up. I went with the ground feature, like I said, so there's no power going to it besides from the coil packs. It grounds itself out with the switch. So if you head over to the engine bay, I obviously use the solid blue wire rather than the blue and white wire to hook into. On your instructions, it says the blue is for when grounded and the white and blue is for 12-volt power. So if you're running to your brake pedal, you are going to want to use the white and blue wire off the two-step to the blue wire that you are provided. And then obviously you would just tap into the power wire underneath the brake pedal area. There should be a power wire for the brake pedal. It does come with, the kit does come with a wire tap for that. Obviously, like I said, I'm not looking to tamper with brake wires, but pretty much you would just put your wire in through this slot here. You would tighten it down. It would in turn connect that wire, and then you would run your other end of your wire into here. You'd run it into there, and then you would just tighten this down, and that would connect your two-step to the power on your brakes, on your brake pedal. But obviously I opted with the switch. So now all that's left, whatever one you don't connect to, you just leave it dangling. And all that's left is to test it out and see if it works. So we're gonna get to some clips of some two-step action. So as you guys see, there's only one clip of the two-step. That is because that is all I got. Unfortunately, I'm not sure if I'm going to add the clip of the two-step with the from the dig or not as a launch. I'm not sure because I only had it set to 1700 because the stall that's sitting over there on the shelf, that needs to go in before I go and do any more of that, just because I can only set it to 1700, so I might as well just launch it with the pedal. But we only got the one clip, sorry. Also sorry about the mic because I don't have the mics with me because my buddy has them, and unfortunately we need to get this video out, so I need to end this off without the mics because I'll be going to Wyoming here in just a couple days. So I need to get this clip finished so that way we can get this video out for you guys. But we did get it all installed. It sounds awesome. I'm super happy with it. I haven't had any issues. I mean, it's been a couple weeks probably. I haven't really drove the truck much, but I've used it quite a bit here and there. So haven't had any issues. Would highly recommend it to anybody who's just looking to have that extra little pizzazz at a show or whatever. You know, no one kind of expects it. So it's a cool mod to have. So hopefully you guys enjoyed the video. If you have any questions, make sure to comment them down below. I'll try to answer them as best I can. Obviously, you can only do so much from across the phone, but I will try my absolute best to answer any questions you have. And yeah, if you could, drop a like, drop a sub. We got plenty more videos coming. Also, sneak peek down there. Yep. That's the next video. It's been that long since I've recorded the two-step. We got our traction bars on, so next video is going to be us going through that and doing those. So stick around for that video. That one's going to be pretty good. Some good segments of video in there from welding and stuff. It'll be a nice video, actually. So yeah, like I said, drop a like, drop a sub, so that way you can catch us in the next video. And yeah, I'll catch you guys in the next one. Peace.
I just had sex in the truck, almost put it in drive with a butt. I'm shitting in public, I'm nuts, real goofy, yup. Shout out my little cuz you said shout me out in the song, so cuz you what's up. Let me give you advice, rule number 1, don't hang with schmucks. Number 2, don't give out your trust. Number 3, clean up your lunch.